everybody, I am back, and this time I am at the Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the Olive location. And as promised, I do have a special guest this month, a special sales associate from the Pigeon Forge store as well. I'll let her introduce herself, and she is going to make her favorite recipe using the olive tonight to share with you guys. So I will pass it over to her.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I am Katie's mom. And it's not every day I get to cook with Katie, but today we're not really going to cook it. I'm going to show you how to do this. But we have a grill pan here, and since we don't have a stove, we're just going to show you what to do and how to do it. It's very simple, and then I will show you the end product. So today I'm going to use one of our Meyer lemon oils. We have several here. I'm going to use this and a traditional for the final glaze on top. But what I'm making is my favorite thing. It's bok choy. And bok choy is a cruciferous vegetable, and it is a powerhouse of vitamins and nutrients. It's really high in vitamins K, C, A. It's got tons of fiber, and because I am always on the go, and also because I'm looking for healthy things to eat, I need something that's simple, and this is simple, and it can be made several different ways, and it's delicious. So I'm going to show you how to do this quickly. And all you do, bok choy, by the way, can be bought. I got this at Kroger. You can get it at Whole Foods if you have a Whole Foods or any of the health food stores. It's usually where the cabbage and broccoli and all that is. So, but I love these guys. And I learned how to make these recently. They were made for me a lot by my partner, who is a chef and makes them look a lot prettier than I do. But anyway, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with a grill pan here, a cast iron grill pan, and you're going to spray your pan. I just use a plain varietal oil to spray it with, and you want to get quite a bit on here, and hopefully your sprayer works better than this.
And just a side note, make sure your sprayer does mist, as you learned from my last video.
Yes. And this one's not doing a great job at doing that. If it doesn't mist, then just pour it on. But you want to get quite a bit of oil on your pan. All right, then I've already cut these here, but you want to cut and slice your bok choy in half as evenly as possible. And I've done these already. You just turn them around. And if this one has been sitting out a little bit longer, so if it gets little seeds on it like that, just pop them off. And then you can just take it and slice it in half. They're not hard, it's really easy. So we're gonna put it on the pan here. And I turn them at an angle. This way you get these neat little lines, charcoal lines that they do when you get steaks, if you want to make it look pretty. So, since we're not really cooking this, I'm going to show you. We're going to turn the oven on pretty high. I start off with it high. You want to heat your pan first. And also, let me emphasize, since this is such a simple recipe, you always want to use quality products like we have right here. Anytime you're using anything where you only have a few ingredients, use the best that you can. Get the best bok choy, use the best oil, and I'm going to use some really good balsamics. So, all right, so we're going to pretend that this is heated up already, and we're going to lay it on there at an angle, and I'm going to start mixing up what I'm going to put on my bok choy. I will take this, and this is the Meyer lemon, and you're going to use quite a bit. I'm going to say probably a quarter of a cup to a half a cup. It's really how you like it. I like a lot on there, so if you can see that. I'm not good at measuring things. I learned from my Italian grandma just to kind of throw it in there. All right, then I've got some garlic, fresh garlic. You can either grate your own, or I get the kind that's already chopped up, so.
Me too.
Yes, it's a lot easier that way. Like I said, I'm always on the run, so I need things that are easy to do. So we're gonna put that in there. And then, I like lots of Parmesan cheese. You can use Parmesan, Romano, and I go pretty heavily on this too. I don't skimp on the cheese. So we're going to put that in, and then to season a little bit of salt. You can use lemon pepper, but since I am a lemon fanatic, I'm going to put some grated lemon rind on there. So, all right, we're heating up here, and then you're going to take a little bit of water, and I usually just kind of take it in my hands and sprinkle it on. And this is going to steam the bok choy. You want to steam it, and that's probably enough for now. and this will cook it through. So you're going to take a lid that is kind of concave that will put it over so it can get some of the steam, and just set it on there. And this cooks really fast. I've got it, usually I put it on high, and once it gets going, I'll turn it down to medium high. But let it sit there for a few minutes, and then I'm going to stir my ingredients, and then I'm going to use a little lemon zest. And I love lemon zest is actually a little bit stronger than putting a lemon juice in. It gives it a much better flavor. So greater. And when you're zesting your lemon, you don't want to go too deep into the lemon. You just want the outer part, so you go lightly on this. And again, since I like lemon a lot, I'm going to use a lot of it. The neat thing about this recipe is that you can use any oils you want. If we have a Tuscan herb that would be really good on this. I like Italian. You could use the garlic on it, but I'm using lemon tonight. I could also put lime. So you get your lemon zest, and hopefully you're sizzling pretty well by now. All right, I'll set that there. And then, ideally, this is hot, so you're going to turn them over, and because if you want these lines, you want to turn it at a 45-degree angle to get those little lines in it that look so pretty. Put the lid back on, let it sizzle a little bit more. You'll be able to tell. By now, it's going to be steaming pretty well. I'm going to say this takes probably a total of maybe 5 to 8 minutes to cook, so we're going to fast track it a little bit. We're steaming, going pretty well. All right, we're going to turn it over to the other side now. And we're going to do that. And we're going to add a little more water. And just like I said, pour it in your hand. Or if you've got a sprayer, you can spray some on it. That's probably more than enough. Enough to just steam it really good and get it sizzling. Put the lid back on. Let it cook. Whoops, I'm sorry, another few minutes. And then once you're done, and you can kind of feel it, I take a little fork maybe and kind of stab it to see if it's soft. This one's not going to be because we don't have a real stove here. We're just pretending. Okay, now I've got all this mixed up, got my lemon zest in there, the oil, and it's nice and soft. And then what you're going to do is just go through right in the center of it. And I can't wait to take this home and really cook it, because this is a full meal for me. You'd be surprised how filling this is. And like I said, it's a powerhouse of nutrients, plus you're getting extra nutrients and antioxidants from your olive oil. So you're getting a double whammy here of something really healthy and something really tasty and filling. So this is kind of a matter of taste, what you like. If you want more oil or more of the cheese, you can put more on. And then as a final touch, when it's done, I like to add some pine nuts. And pine nuts are really good and good for you. And I'm going to sprinkle, I'm going to show you the end product here. So when we're done, and by the way, this beautiful pot that I'm using is water pot we sell here. We have lots of beautiful pottery that's made locally, and you can come and get it. But voila, here is your final product of your bok choy. And I'm going to sprinkle the pine nuts, and I put quite a lot on mine. Don't skimp on them.
You seem to put quite a lot of all the ingredients.
I like it all. So, but again, it's simple. You can adjust it to whatever you like, and I usually throw a piece of bread in there, and you're done. Wonderful recipe.
And real quick, we are going to drizzle it with some finishing balsamic too.
Yes.
That is oil.
Wrong way. You could put a little more oil.
So this is our traditional balsamic vinegar that she's going to just finish off this dish with. But of course you can use any of our flavor-infused balsamics as well. And then we also have the aceto balsamic. If you have not tried that, it has got some great aged balsamic flavor. So with the balsamic, you can see here,
it's a lot prettier and a lot tastier. It gives it just that final zest.
So thank you for coming tonight to share your favorite products and your favorite recipe. I will say I have had this recipe at home, and I'm not a huge vegetable eater, but this is really good if you've never tried bok choy before. And the flavored olive oil, especially the Meyer lemon, gives it just a really great flavor. You can also do the same thing with Brussels sprouts, any kind of vegetable like that. So if you would like to try this recipe out at home, you can go to www.zolive.com and you can order our Meyer lemon olive oil there, our traditional balsamic, or any of the other flavors that you might want to try out. If this is your first time watching one of my live videos, make sure you go to our Lives tab on our Facebook page and you can catch up and watch any of my past videos too. We've done some great recipes with some of our other oils and vinegars, so definitely go try those out. If you make this at home, take a picture of it, post it on your social media, and make sure you tag the olive because we want to hear how it turned out for you. And finally, I will be doing another video next month. Hopefully I can persuade some of the other sales associates to join me as well, just like she did tonight. Again, thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great night. Make sure you are following our Facebook page for an update on our next video. Thanks!